Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and it's been a year and a half now since I've started this channel. And every so often I like to do something a little special when we reach milestones. I did a little something. It was kind of quiet when we reached the milestone of 50 videos. Then we did the 100th bottle review episode, and then so on and so forth. We do holidays. Halloween, we're going to be doing 4th of July this year. We did March Madness and Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, but we've reached another milestone, and it's the 500th video review. So I've done 500 reviews. I think I've done a few more than that, but as far as me actually being able to count them and keep track of them, we've hit the milestone of the big 500. So I went a little above and beyond. I breached my ceiling price point of $100, and I brought home this. So today's off-the-rip episode is going to be of the Glenkinchie, the Distillers, or there it is, the Distillers edition, coming in at 43% alcohol by volume. Double matured in Amontillado seasoned American oak casks. This is my first Glenkinchie. It is a single malt. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. Boy, howdy. All my return viewers, you know how we do. Serving size, oh wow, 1.5 fluid ounces, 44 milliliters. Servings per container, 17. Okay. Where are we? Okay. Calories, 105. Wow, okay, 105 calories for an ounce and a half. So basically your standard pour. Let's go ahead and get this cracked. And for all my returning viewers, all my long time returning viewers, this one's for you. Cork pop. Nice. So it's got a nice organic, nondescript sort of cork there. Oh boy. 500 videos. Year and a half. 500 videos. Bunch of experiments. Oh boy, oh boy. Whew. I like sitting you over there. This is my first Glenkinchie single malt Scotch Distillers edition. Yes, I did breach my price point on that. I will disclose that information. You know, I don't think I did actually. I'm not going to do the math right now because I don't care to. I'll do that for the full review. There's also a box. I just opened it up. It's a pretty next to nothing clean lines, but we'll look more at that later when we get to it. So I do a 3-part series to my review system. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what we do. Part 2, full review time. We drink it down halfway. We put the cork back in it, put it on a shelf for a week and a half, give it some time to open up, you know, off gas, oxygenize, and, you know, decide what it wants to do and be with itself. I go online, try and find out as much as I can. Most of the time I come back with next to nothing. Sometimes we're surprised. But we come back, we talk about it, I score it, continue to drink it because part 3, final pour episode, thusly named, we have that final pour, compare it to today's first pour off the rip, and everything in between. So let's go ahead and get it under the nose. It's relatively light. Things over here flapping around in the wind. It's relatively light. I'm not using my new microphones. I was excited to get this done, to get it crack-a-lacking. It's very light. It does have some distinguishment. I am very much so detecting both sides, dark and light. I do get some deep, rich, red, ripe fruit, such as plum. I need a different kind of red, ripe fruit. but that's what I'm getting. Orchard fruit, light orchard fruit, apples, pears, honeysuckle, a little bit of spice. That's probably from that oakiness, that oak barreling. Say it's double matured in the seasoned American oak cask, so I get some oaky spice. Also nice. Smells like a good one. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Oh, it is a Diageo product out of New York, New York. Hey, I'm walking here. It's like, hey, I'm drinking here. Come on. Keep it down over there. Okay. I snuck another one. It's really light. It's a 43%, so it's not really punching too hard, but at least it's better than 40%, right? Yeah, it's got some distinguishedness to it. Now, this is a $100 bottle. I will have the exact price point that I paid for it in the full review, so come back for that. Yeah. I think the palate's very much so in line with the nosing. I think it's more on the darker side than there is the lighter side, especially after the initial palating. Yeah, there's some light orchard fruit in there, but it really falls back onto the deeper, richer, riper red fruits with some honey and a little bit of sourness, but not that offensive sourness, some good sourness. Scotch puts out that good sourness. It's a slight little sour twinge, it comes from that deeper, richer, riper fruit kind of thing. If you liked the video so far, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so now while you're there. That way, I don't know, maybe you'll be around for the next 500 or 1,000 bottle review. That's not a bottle review anymore. Now I'm doing all types of reviews. I do brew reviews, I do wine reviews, non-brew reviews, seltzers, cocktails, all libations of sorts. We take them all. Let's go ahead and do this finish. That is pretty good. That is really pretty good. Predictions? Okay. I predict the first third of this bottle is going to be so nice getting into. The second third of this bottle, I think it's going to mellow out quite a bit, especially more so on that last third of the bottle. It might get a little bit smoother. It's not a whole lot of bunched up and tightness on this off the rip. The back end is it's kicking up to a 2. It's kicking up to a 2 out of 5. I think I might have to recalibrate this, because very rarely have we really gone above a 3 on that, haven't we? I'm getting mostly jowls in that back end. The jowls are probably just exceeding a 1, but not quite more so. I got some on the cheeks, the jowls. It probably goes in that order. The back end, the jowls, the cheeks. Barely touching the gums. There's a little bit of sweetness on the lips. Well, there it is. The Glenkinchie Distillers Edition. In the comment section, we'd love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had a Glenkinchie? Let's talk about it. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm going to call it a good one.